Hello everybody, welcome back to a new day, a new video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a part 1 of me redesigning some of the characters from my old Ibis Paint comic. So let's go ahead and get started with that, shall we? Okay, so before we start, just so you guys know, I'm not going to be doing all of the characters. So if you guys have read the comic, there are 8 characters, and there's 4 boys, 4 girls. It's kind of, in the comic, it's basically like pairing everybody up sort of thing. But for the part 1, we're just going to be doing the girls' kind of redesigns. And then in the part 2, we'll do the boys. So the first character here is actually the main character, and her name is Harmony. And so there are, like I said, there are 8 characters, 4 girls, 4 boys, and we're doing the girls in this video. So for those of you who don't know, My Melody is the name of the comic that I made. I finished it sometime last year. It was like earlier in the year, and I have been wanting to do a remake of it. I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to, but I'm definitely thinking about it, and I'm definitely planning it. So it was kind of like a romance thing. It was originally going to be like my readers choose like who the love interest is, but I kind of started building the story in my head and decided to make it my own story. So the main character that you see that was the first drawing, that is Harmony. Like I said, she's the main character. And then the character I'm drawing now is Nora, and she was kind of like one of the best friend characters. And the character here in purple is Katie. She is Nora's cousin. And then the character in the very last female character is Faye, who was another friend of Harmony at the beginning of the story. So the whole like plot of the story, it's kind of like one of those like really basic romance things, because like this was a romance comic. The whole thing was it was about Harmony, who originally lived in New York, and her family moves to Connecticut because of her father's job, and so she has to like go to a new school and make new friends and stuff like that. It's the most basic trope in the whole entire world. And so the inspiration for my comic was actually like 3 characters. So like the 3 boy characters that I created, I did not like, when I first created them, I did not have this comic in mind. I kind of just created them because I wanted to have 3 cute little boy OCs. I'll talk about them like in the next part, and I will tell you their names and stuff. But there's 4 of them. There was always meant to be 4, but I had only designed 3 of them. And in my head, I'm like, they're gonna be like a jazz band. Like, they're gonna be like teenagers, and they like to play jazz music. I don't remember if I said that they played jazz music in the comic. I just said that they were a band. But I decided to use them as like the love interest for my comic, because like I originally said, like Harmony, she's the main character, and like my readers were gonna pick who her love interest was gonna be. But I decided to like not do that, and my readers kind of forgot that you could even do that anyway, so it all worked out fine. So yeah, if you guys are interested in reading the comic, it's on Ibis. You just have to search up, like in the comments, just search up My Melody, and you should be able to find it. The author's name is just Soupy. That's my name, so yeah, it should be easy to find. Here, so like when it came to the characters, I knew I wanted to redesign them a little bit. I think the biggest redesign was Nora. She has like I gave her a slightly different body type. Her hair is a different color. Her clothes are different. I think Katie pretty much stayed the same, and so did Faye. So I'll just tell you about these girls' personalities. So Harmony, she's kind of, how do I explain her? She's a little sassy. Well, she's a New Yorker, so she's very she's like, all of these people are northern. So yeah, like she's from New York, they're all from Connecticut, so they're all northern. But Harmony, she's nice. She's very sassy. Harmony is a singer. That's kind of how she kind of gets tangled up with the boys. Like they are in a band and they need a singer, and so they basically ask her to be the singer for the band. So yeah. So when it comes to Nora's personality, she's very, very, very girly. I imagine, like, she's like a southern girl, like a girl that used to live in the South and then they moved to Connecticut, so she's probably gonna have a southern accent. She's very nice, very bubbly. She really likes animals, like her and, like, one of the boys in the, him and her, they both love cats. And she just loves animals in general. Then we have Katie. Katie is kind of like the quote-unquote weird girl of the whole story. My readers always said that she kind of reminded them of Luna Lovegood, which is a pretty, I'd say, is a fair comparison. She's really into kind of like supernatural stuff, I guess you could say. Like, she knows, like, astrology, stuff like that. She's kind of like airy and kind of like head in the clouds kind of person. She's very, she has like a very airy voice, very calm, very, very sweet. But you know, she kind of says some weird things that people don't really understand, like 90% of the time. And there's Faye. Faye is also very nice, but she's also really stubborn, very direct, very kind of cold at first when you get to know her. And yeah, she's kind of like an emo girl, I guess you could say. I wouldn't classify her as emo. I don't know, she's kind of just a little rough around the edges, you know? So yeah, that's kind of their basic personalities. If you guys want to read the comic, again, you guys can. You guys can probably get a better grasp of their personalities. You can also, like, see the boy characters in there, and you know, you can pretty much see the whole entire story. When I remake it, I'm definitely going to make some changes to the story. I'm definitely going to maybe tone some things down, and maybe change like a few like relations between the characters and stuff like that. But other than that, it will be mostly the same, like the same premise, the same characters, all that stuff. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and give it a read. I really enjoyed working on it, and I have over 600 readers on that comic, and it was one of the number one comics for like almost a year, and it was actually awesome. It was so much fun to work on, and I was really sad when I finished it. Yeah, it had almost 700 readers, and there has been officially 100 episodes, I believe, and there were 3 other episodes that were kind of like stuff that happened afterwards and stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed working on it. I really miss it. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm getting back into it. And as you can see here, we're doing like a little sketch page of Harmony. I was gonna do one of all 4 of the girls, but I just didn't feel like it, and I kind of just wanted to get this video out, and it would have been super duper long, and I didn't want that, so we're just gonna stick with this. And plus, she's the main character, so I think it's fitting. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I made my last video. When was my last video? Hold on, let me check. My last video was 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it hasn't been that long. But it feels like it's been a lot longer than just 2 weeks. School is really, really busy. Like, I'm a junior in high school, so, like, school is still a priority. Unfortunately, I don't like school. But, you know, you gotta deal with it until you get out, you know. But, yeah, my last video was the Sanrio characters as humans. It was part 3. Definitely gonna do a part 4. Let me know which characters you want for that, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, you know? But, yeah, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the art. I hope you enjoyed me talking about these silly little characters from this silly little comic that I made. And, yeah. I really like how the art in this video came out. I think all the characters are really cute. I really am excited to potentially make a remake of this comic. And yeah, I'm gonna go now because, yeah, I'm really hungry. Bye!